FYLD was born of a solution to increase safety for site workers and field workers. One of the core aspects of this is AI-powered risk assessments, video risk assessments, whereby a user, as opposed to filling out a paper-based tick box form for risk assessment, they will record a site with their camera. Based on what they say, the hazards that they list out on site, the job that they're talking about doing, and what the camera sees, the AI will process all of this and it will generate a full risk assessment for the user itself. So saving them a lot of time, but also re-engaging them with the hazards on site, making sure that they're aware of the safety precautions to take. So my role at FYLD is Product Operations Manager. My job is primarily to make sure the business has the right tools and processes in place to do the jobs most efficiently with a product focus. I look after client team tool sets, making sure that they have the smoothest onboarding process, making sure that they have all the communication tools they need to work with their clients directly, making sure that they have back office access and self-serve tools to access changes to client environments more efficiently. We were lacking that context for the user to understand why they were doing certain things within the app, why they were raising a VRA. If it was a new user to the business and they were just told, download FYLD, get on with your job, they may want to have a bit more insight into the elements that they're supposed to be carrying out. So what a good quality VRA looks like. Video risk assessments aren't natural within the industries that we work for. And so what we wanted to do was really show them not just how to do this, but how to do it well. And I think that's something that eduMe is really filling in for us. Yeah. eduMe's really helped FYLD in scaling our training capacity. So with the fact that we're onboarding not only more users, but more users around the world, as opposed to having teams travel around the country and indeed the world, training up maybe 40, 50 users maximum at a time, we're able to put the training capacity in their hands and automate the training. So as soon as a user is created in the FYLD system, they're automatically sent all of the training content that they're going to need to start being able to use the app, and then we can push them straight into the environment as soon as they're ready. In addition to course completion and an engagement with the questions and scoring, one of the key factors for me was app engagement post-tutorial. So the user signs up to the app, they immediately get access to the training, they complete the training, and then they're allowed access into the app itself under their organization. What happens thereafter is really the key indicator for me. So making sure that they're using all of the core features that they have to use on a compliance basis, making sure that they're messaging within the app, and making sure that they're collaborating with their teammates to keep everybody safe on site. So yeah, we measured on that. What we saw was during the initial couple of weeks, we had about 50% adoption rate, feature usage rate. We made a couple of tweaks, and then during the last few weeks of the week of Q3, we were operating about 76%. We've recently started surveying as well at the end of each of the courses, just to sort of see what the satisfaction rates were with this method of learning, and 97% satisfaction rates across the board at the moment for the slides, and there's also, I think, 90+% on guides. Yeah. I introduced a colleague of mine who has now left the business to eduMe. Within an hour, he created a masterclass for one of our providers. That was the only interaction that he had with eduMe, and stated how he loved it and he would be taking it to the next business. So I think that says everything really.